Hope is being able to see the light despite all of the darkness. Hope is being able to see the light despite of all of the darkness. Hope is being able to see the light despite all of the darkness. All right, this is your boy Billionaire Brown. Thank you for coming to my YouTube channel. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button. And thank you for hanging out with me each and every week. And today, I just want to share a story, a true story that happened to me this past week. I was working on a project for my business. I was actually working with one of my business partners. And the last 24 hours, I was coasting with this project, and the last 24 hours of me working on this business project for this contest that we were going for, one of my clients backed out and they decided to cancel, that they didn't need the services anymore. Now, I said before, right? Hope is being able to see the light despite all of the darkness. I'm going to keep it 100 with you guys. It's a week-to-week contest, and you got to be consecutive with it. So honestly, when I went back there, because I knew I was just going to have to close out a new client today, right? Well, that day. So on that day, when I saw that this client changed their mind and they said, nah, this is not for me, keep it 100, I felt hopeless at that moment. Here I am, I worked all these 6 days and I had everything laid out. I had my appointment scheduled and everything, and guess what? That person canceled, and at that moment, I had to make a decision. And at that point, my decision was I was done. I'll just pick it back up this following week. But as I was sitting down in my office, right, y'all remember this, right? Y'all remember this. These are our famous no sheets that are now being recognized by experts. Y'all remember that, right? Well, at that defining moment, as I'm working towards this contest and being the best that I can be and leaving it all on the line, right? I'm buying into this concept of being exceptional, right? I made that decision. I said, I'm done. I'm going to fall off for the next few hours and I'll just pick back up this week. I lost all hope. I was hopeless at that moment. And then as I'm looking at this no sheet, and as I'm looking at a lot of other people that were actually striving for this same thing that they fell off, I started to feel a little sense of hope, right? I've started to feel a little sense of hope. So long story short, I had an appointment. This one was the one that was going to push me over, all right? This was this past week. I had an appointment scheduled. I think it was around maybe 6 o'clock. I had an appointment scheduled, and his name was Robert Young, right? Robert, actually, after speaking with him for a little bit, I've known Robert for a few years now, right? And after connecting with Robert, after answering all of his questions, Robert said, yes, get me started. I need to get started, right? So, took Robert's application, and remember, that person canceled. So this was the one that was going to close me out. So I'm still behind with only a couple hours left. So I enrolled Robert into the program, and as I'm closing him out, you know, and when you're in sales, right, it's all about closing the sale, right? You could do a great job with the presentation. You could do a great job with answering their questions. You could be a great connection. You can connect and build a great relationship. But at the end of the day, if you're in sales and marketing, you know that one of the most important things in the sales process is closing the sale. So as I'm beginning to close the sale, and as I'm closing the sale, I start feeling a little bit of hope. Remember, as we started, what is it? As we started today, what? Hope is just being able to see that there's light despite all of the darkness. So my client canceled on me at the last moment. I had this appointment set up, so now I'm building back up a little bit of hope. After I enrolled Robert Young, got me a glass of water, made me a bag of popcorn, and I had to hit the refresh button, guys. I had to hit the reset button because I knew that if I was able to come back and achieve this one thing, it's not just this one thing, but this would be something that may inspire somebody else as well as give me the result that I needed for me to feel fulfilled inside, right? So, after I enrolled Robert Young, I got back on them phones. I was working them phones, setting up appointments. I was generating new leads. I was calling people that I never spoke to before. I was calling people asking for referrals. If you're watching this video, I may have called you asking you for a referral. This was Thursday, right? This was just a couple days ago. I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that around 10:15 on Thursday evening, I only had an hour and 45 minutes left. I was able to not just generate a lead, not just call this person back when they asked me to, but I was also able to enroll them in our new program. Now, I'm a big advocate. If you ever heard of a gentleman named Earl Nightingale, all right, Earl Nightingale, the author of The Strangest Secret, he talks a lot about the more that you help people get what they want, the more you will automatically get what you want. I've never felt this sense of satisfaction. I've never felt this sense of achievement. Yes, this is just the beginning of winning this contest. This is the beginning of me earning this, requalifying this Cadillac. This is a new beginning, ladies and gentlemen. Increasing my income, leveraging my time, and it all started because I lost hope. So I want to let you know, maybe you are working towards something and you lost hope with it. Find a reason to get that hope back again. Find a reason to get that drive back again. Maybe it's revisiting these no sheets, right? Not focusing on the end result, which is that yes, right? We're all looking for a yes. Whether we're looking for a loan or we're getting a college to accept us or we're going for our master's degree and we need a tutor or assistant, whatever it is. It doesn't always work when you're looking for that yes and when you're looking for the result. Enjoy the process. This is what I learned this past week is enjoy the process of getting to where you want to go. Don't miss the whole fun. Don't miss the enjoyment. Don't overlook the process just to get to the result. Hope is being able to see the light despite all of the darkness. Y'all remember that, right? Hope is being able to see the light despite all of the darkness. My name is Billionaire Brown. Thank you for coming to my YouTube channel. My goal with creating this YouTube channel, now that we are recognized by experts, I have nothing else to prove. If I had something to prove to y'all, I would have been stopped. This is all about proving something to myself. This YouTube channel is here to create hope for the hopeless. Whether you hopeless just for a moment, you hopeless for a past couple years, or you've been hopeless your whole life. Stay tuned to this YouTube channel. Again, your boy Billionaire Brown. I'm committed to bringing hope to the hopeless. Peace.